everyone. I hope you're all really well. Right, I've written a diagram and I've got notes as well. I wanted to go through the monad group, your soul group, in regards to twin flames, to try and give you a better idea of how we move up in vibration and how we go through this process and what we're actually doing. So when we're born, or before we're born, we draw up a contract. We decide the people that we are going to have in our lives, which are usually over and over again people that we've had lots of past lives with, and we can come in as, we all swap roles. It's like acting. We all swap roles from lifetime to lifetime, and these people that are in your life, you chose them to be there, and they help you on your journey. They help you to learn the lessons that you have predestined, said that you will learn, which is in your contract, as you go through this life. So it's a specific family of souls that are reincarnated in this lifetime to help, not only to you grow, but for you to help them grow and evolve as well. And as we go through each lesson and as we evolve, we move closer to the circle. This is like the Fibonacci Code. This pattern can be seen in so many different ways in nature. It's a natural occurring pattern that comes up. So we are essentially a universal family, part of a universal consciousness, but we are a smaller family of that which is our soul family, or our monad group that comes into it. So depending on our contract, the day we were born, the time we were born, all of this sort of thing, decides where on this chart you are born and where you come into the physical vessel on this lifetime, and where your twin flame comes in on this diagram. So you could come in here. Now, the further out you are on this, so when you are maybe a lot younger, or if you're dealing with karmic lessons, etc., you're working from the lower chakras, which is a really slow vibratory point. This on the outside of the ring vibrates a lot slower, and the further that you move into the center, this is the fastest vibratory point. This is Christ consciousness, 5D, in the center, 0 point, your I am presence. It's the balance of masculine and feminine. So you come in wherever on this chart on your journey. And of course, we don't know at which point we come in. We don't know how evolved we are from previous lifetimes. We don't know what we've learned from previous lifetimes, what we've chosen to learn in this life, whether, and this goes for everybody, whether we've decided to go on we are a twin flame and we're going to go on that journey, or whether we're just a normal unawakened person. All of you go through this sort of ascension, evolvement process from, in one form or another, or most of us do. If you are born on the outside and you're a mass murderer, then it's probably very doubtful that you are going to grow and evolve and ever get to the center point. It's not, that's something that you chose to do in this lifetime, and that's that. You're not going to particularly grow and evolve and get very far in this lifetime. If you already come into this earth and you're a kind, wonderful person, but you've got some issues and you've got things that need to clear from past lives and that, you could come in here, you could come in here, you could come in here, you could come in a totally evolved, completely awake, which a lot of the children and a lot of the babies that are being born now in this timeline, they're completely awake. They've hardly got any karma to even clear. So as we grow and evolve, we ascend. We move further towards the Christ consciousness, the I am presence. And along the way, we may, according to the contract we made, come into contact with, and we will come into contact with, similar souls, people that we vibrate on the same level with. So, I don't know, you get a boyfriend, you get a girlfriend or whatever, and you're here. And you're vibrating on the same level. but both of you are vibrating at quite a low level. So here, between the two of you, there could be bad habits, there could be drinking, taking drugs, selfishness, huge ego, only wanting to make $1 million, all of that sort of thing, all of the 3D things that come in, but you'll have a lot in common. You'll vibrate together. At that level, you will attract that particular soulmate or karmic partner. Soulmates usually come in a bit further here when you've cleared quite a bit. This is probably a karmic partner. You may never have had a karmic partner. You might have come straight in and you've ended up with a soulmate, which means you were probably born around here somewhere at this vibration, because each person has their own specific vibration. As you start to awaken, you start to move in, you start to ascend, you start to come closer on this Fibonacci cycle pi. As you go in and you start to vibrate faster and faster, you will meet people along the way who will help you on this journey, who will give you advice, who will help you clear box, who will help you understand the direction that you're going in, who will help you to learn lessons, who will help you get rid of karma and everything else. This could be a friend, a relative, anybody, another partner, whoever. At some point on this journey, you will become aware that you're a twin flame. You'll start seeing the numbers and the synchronicities. You will start getting downloads of information through, and you will start, at some point, you will realise, oh my God, I think I'm on a twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is all about coming back to the whole, coming back to yourself, making yourself whole, getting back to Christ consciousness. That is the journey. If you make it through the journey and your twin makes it through the journey, then you come into union. And along the way, we've got all of the separation and the bubble phase and the surrender stage and all the stages that you will go through as you ascend and as you learn each part of the journey and clear your blocks, etc. Some of you could come in here and you've got your soul partner, and then you become aware that you're on a twin flame journey and you have a twin flame, and maybe your twin flame is here. Well, you have to, if you haven't met them yet, you have to raise your vibration to come round in order to meet them, because you've seen all the numbers and the synchronicities and everything else, but you haven't actually met your twin flame yet. So you have to raise your vibration. Somewhere around here, you could meet your twin flame. And at this point, you're great, you're brilliant, you're resonating at the same frequency, you're in the bubble phase, you start to wake up. You start to go through a Kundalini awakening. You start to raise your vibration. And at that point, you come out of vibration with the twin, who the twin is at that point, and you start to raise. Now, hopefully you're reaching down with your hand and you're pulling them through with you through the spiritual work that you're doing as you do that. And you will both come through. Now, you don't have to be 100% cleared. You could both come back into union here and get the last 15, 20, 10% of your karma and blocks cleared to both come here to the center point and clear the last part actually together. If you have a false twin flame, or I don't like calling them false twin flames, because if you have a twin flame who is not evolving with you, who is not coming through with you, the whole purpose of this is to reach your highest self, the highest possible version of yourself in this lifetime. So if you've come out of vibratory resonance with your twin flame and you're moving forward and they're not moving forward with you, and it's 20 years down the line and they're still not there, this is why we always say, just go with the flow, live your life, don't wait for them. Hold a space for them, but don't wait for them. They may not wake up. And if they don't wake up, what happens is, what they were doing is they pushed you onto your twin flame journey. They pushed you onto the ascension process. That was part of their contract to do that for you, to help you become aware that you're on a twin flame journey. They may not come on that journey with you at a certain point. They may leave at a certain point and never come back, because their contract was just to get you going, to wake you up. So you've come out of vibration with that person, but because they were the false twin flame, or the one that was to activate you and get you on the journey, you're advancing, you're raising in vibration, you're going through to 5D. They're pushing you on the ascension process towards your true twin, who is already at the highest vibratory rate of your highest self here. So this person here may not be the person here when you finish the journey. For a lot of you, if you have chosen to come straight into your twin flame union or twin flame journey, then it is. And you will go through, and you know, if this is you, then you're going to raise to here, and they're staying back for a bit, and then you'll come round here and you'll raise a bit more, and oh, they've come over here. So they're actually on the journey now, and they're starting to wake up, and you're getting, you can see that, and you're getting clues to the fact that you're waking up. They might have even said it. And the more you raise, the more they raise, until you come back into union here. But for those of you that are in not a karmic false, then at some point they may raise a little bit. Mine did. Mine raised their vibration for a while, and they came round and they came so far with me, but then they stopped quite early on in the twin flame process. And while I stopped habits, stopped drinking, stopped doing whatever I was doing, got rid of blocks, they couldn't do that, and they stayed within that vibration, and I couldn't pull them through because they were not meant to come through in this lifetime. So then as I moved round and I got to here, and I'd let go of the outcome, I'd let go of all control, I just knew that the universe would bring my twin flame with me into union when it was needed, when it was time. That's when they come through. So you're going to be born at different points. It's whatever your contract says, whatever it is that you decided. And as I say, every stage of your evolution, every stage of your ascension, there's going to be somebody within this soul family, within this monad group, who is helping you, who is guiding you in one way or the other. And at some point in the ascension process, usually once you're on the twin flame journey and you've got in touch with your guides and angels, then your guides and angels, you've got contact with them, you're getting in touch with them, you're developing your psychic gifts. So you may have chosen to play out your twin flame stages, energies, with this person here to activate you, to wake you up and start you on the journey, so that you can evolve and become your highest self. And then you fall into resonance and you fall into vibration with your true twin flame. And your true twin flame has been already risen, and they've actually been pulling you through. So you've got a false twin flame pushing you here, and they've actually been pulling you through. Even when you don't know each other, they're pulling you through. So if you fall out of resonance with, or fall out of vibration with your twin, you hold a space for them, you love them unconditionally, but you get on with your life. You continue to work to be your highest version of yourself as you do that. Because at some point on that twin flame journey, if it's a false twin, they will not be able to reflect back to you so much of the stuff that you need to clear from, because you've already cleared from it. They will only be able to reflect it back to you for so long. Apologies for stopping for a minute. He walked in then, so I've lost my place. Yeah, the former twin, or the twin flame energy that you were in, don't do it as a person, do it as a twin flame energy that you were in, that you were vibrating at a certain point with, can only reflect back for so long the things that need clearing in your life. There comes a point where you've pretty much cleared everything, and then you've got, you know, that you've just got to live your life. You've got to be happy, you're whole within yourself. You surrender to the universe and you get on with it. You move forward in that way, and you come into an open, balanced space, ready to allow at that Christ consciousness point, allowing the universe to bring you in new energies. When I am going through my journey, and I still do it now, I'll go, I'm ready for the next step, I'm ready for the next step, I'm ready for the next part of my spiritual evolvement, my next step forward, what do I need to do, where do I need to be, that sort of thing. So you have to be totally willing and able to ask that the right situations are brought to you and the people that are brought to you to help you to evolve. And the more you evolve, the less painful karmic situations are, because there isn't that much left. The less painful and difficult feelings are, situations are, because you know that whatever you come across, you can move through it. You've got the universe on your side and you can actually move through it a lot easier, and you have that more balanced state of mind and emotional balance to be able to move through situations a lot quicker and a lot less painfully, because the bulk of the stuff you've cleared somewhere here as you've come through the ascension process. So you also understand that when something comes through to you that needs to be cleared, you don't always have a full understanding, but you have an understanding to a certain point of why you need to clear it. It's something you've not cleared from the past. It's something that's been re-brought up again for you. You'll have an idea of why it's been brought up for you and how to deal with it to help you evolve, but you will come through eventually. And this is what your monad group, your soul family, is here for. And not only are they helping you, and that could be a person on the street, it could be your mum, your dad, husband, wife, everybody that's in your life. They all come through for one reason or another, but you've chosen them, they've chosen you, because you've done this before. You've gone through these past lives before to come through. So as you come through, you go through and you come back to the center point, to the I am presence here. And you don't have to get 100% here. Around here, providing you've let everything go, either your twin flame, who is your real twin flame, who was your twin flame there because you were under the same vibration, you were going through the same things, so there was a twin flame energy there. But if they're the twin flame that you are to be in union with, they will raise up and they will ascend with you to the center. If not, there will come a point where no matter how much spiritual work you are doing, you will not be able to pull them through any further, because their contract has stopped here. But you're still on the twin flame journey. You are still in the twin flame energies as you move up and round. And when you get to the highest possible version of yourself that you can be, that you're doing your mission, etc., then this one will come in, or the twin flame that has been waiting for you, that has been trying to pull you through subconsciously, on a soul level, you will be with them on that. So I hope this helps you. I just thought I'd try and expand on monad and soul families. I have done a video on monad and soul families. I will put that down below because that will also explain the differences between a twin flame, a soulmate, a karmic partner, people like that, to help you. But once you get to your masculine and feminine, this is why, again, until we are in complete union with our twin flame, and it's happened and we've come into union with them, we don't know. We may not be 100% sure whether that twin flame there is going to be the same twin flame that's here at the end of the journey as you come into the I Am presence. So I hope this helps you, and I'll put the other link down for the one below. Okay, namaste. Love you. Bye.